Dr. Lily and Lola have returned to the office. Please join us as we go through dating stories.
Hello. Welcome to Adulting Piece by Piece, where we figure out life one chaotic puzzle piece at a time. My name is Lily.
Dr. Lily.
Sorry, apologies. My name is Dr. Lily.
And
Welcome
my
to the
name is
session.
Dr. Lola. We are not accredited by any medical board. Please take all of our advice with a grain of salt. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers. I thought we had the most fun on the dating relationship one, so we're gonna do another dating one.
Ooh, I love
and
it.
I have one that's not an opinion, just a funny story to start us off because I think you're gonna have a blast with this one.
Is it for you?
Are you ready? No.
Is it your story?
No, it's not my story.
Oh my god, I
think
can't.
it's just gonna be funny. It's not really an opinion, it's just like a brief story.
I like that. Go ahead, tell me.
Someone's like, I was so excited to come here and say I thought I found a good one. LOL. Drove an hour to see me, straight up bought a set of Lego roses. The day went pretty good, other than him being a little chattier than normal. Long story short, he was on meth the whole time. Like, what is even happening, ladies? LOL, be careful out there.
You cannot trust anybody.
Yeah,
oh my God,
you also can't make this up. That's wild.
She just came to say hello.
She just came to be
Don't
like,
trust anybody.
It's great, but also not great at all. Not great at all.
Oh, this is sad and funny.
If he's too chatty, ask him if he does meth. But yeah, someone can just be chatty as a person. Also, a lot of people are chattier the more nervous they are. That's a common thing, I find.
Yeah.
You're one of those people.
I
What
am.
do you mean? Yeah, 100%. You in crowds, like when it's a bunch of people, you get so chatty.
I know.
It's your nervous tick.
It is my nervous thing. But sometimes with you, I just want to catch you up.
With us, you're storytelling chatty and you're catching up.
Yeah.
In crowds,
Oh, yeah.
you're a different kind of chatty.
I know.
You're a nervous chat. I can see it in your face. Exactly. Oh my god. Must entertain. First story. Are you ready?
Yes, go ahead.
Are my dating standards too high? My friends gave me a reality check and I'm worried. I'm a 25, almost 26-year-old female. I knew I wasn't the most easygoing when it came to dating, but recently I've started to realize after a conversation with a friend who was brutally honest with me that my standards are way too high and I don't know if I should lower them.
Oh, I want to hear that.
I'm 5'9", so I would prefer a man taller than that, preferably over 6 feet. I work in a very lucrative field and actually have 2 jobs, so I'd prefer a man make equal to or more money than me. Slightly less is fine if it's a potential lucrative field or situationally dependent temporary brokenness. For example, someone's going through school to get a better job. I would also like him to largely agree with me politically, have the same non-religious beliefs, be reasonably fit and in shape. I am too. I need a gym buddy. And of course, be attractive to me physically. That includes having hair on his head. I'd like him to encourage my hobbies and not get jealous when I'm out with friends and be worldly, well-traveled individual. I'm also child-free, so not having any children or wanting them is important too. This is where it gets tricky. I'd also prefer that he not be addicted to adult movies, gambling, sports betting, video games, alcohol, or any sort of drugs. Additionally, I'd like him to be open to the idea of waiting at least a year to be intimate. Oof. I was all in, girl, until that part.
I was not all in at all.
I was all in until waiting a year to be intimate. Do you not have needs? What do you mean? And potentially sleeping in separate beds and rooms or houses. My friend told me I'm not looking for a man, I'm looking for a mannequin or a fantasy world, and I lost it. Are my expectations really that unrealistic?
Yes.
Okay, at the beginning...
I'm gonna tell you, when she said that you need to be on the same page about, religion, politics, that's actually really important.
Very good.
I would take that.
Yeah.
Not a physical... what... Are you looking for a cheerleader? Encourage me,
I think, I'm not the fittest person in the world, whatever, but, I like my little gym routine. And I think if I would have a hard time with someone that's not into any sort of physical activity. It doesn't need to be the same as me. It doesn't need to be on the same level. Mm-hmm. It can be more or less whatever. But something. I think I would have a hard time
Yeah, it makes sense. That's like, but like she has a whole list of like,
Yeah.
you can't be bald, you can't. And then honestly, your girl.
Yeah, it's too many
first
things.
of all, you're 25.
Yeah.
Second of all,
Yeah,
who do you think you are?
Who do you think you are?
Like some of your reasons were perfect. Yes, you make
The
a good
political
job.
one, yeah.
You want someone to be like, and then she was really good. She's like, I don't mind like if the person's going through school.
Yeah.
These are good, reasonable adults. Then you should stick to all these. The rest, and then not having a kid, yeah, whatever. That's good too. But then
Because
like
you're still pretty young.
yeah,
That's
but
like
the
a reasonable
other
ask.
one, yo, calm down
The thing is,
from
though,
your
because
high
like
horses.
most of her stuff was actually quite reasonable, it makes me think that like if you met a person that checked off most of those, you would probably be okay with it. That's what
Would
I
she?
think.
I don't think so.
That's because I think it's easy to have or maybe my advice is this: have your list, whatever it is, and then anyone that meets like 70% of that list, give them a chance.
Oh, I like that.
You
I
know?
like that. Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's good to have the list. It's okay if you have a few extras in there, but like be willing to like if 70% is there, go for it. Try it.
Yeah, I actually
Because
would
like if
that,
he
yeah.
meets everything but he's bald, it's okay.
Yeah.
Like,
would it be okay if he meets everything and has a kid?
yeah, because like
Yeah.
I think I get that. Like I had a hard time. Like I could not picture being with someone that has a kid. And the older you get, I think that gets harder because more people have kids. In your 20s, I think that's still a pretty reasonable ask. For me, in my 30s, I think that's a harder ask. But I think it's just at that point, it becomes a matter of like, you really need to talk it through in terms of like what would be your role, how you want to raise kids, right? Like, it just like adds a complexity layer,
Okay. I like that.
I think.
Oh,
Are we
that
ready
was-
for the next one?
Yes.
All right. I've had a lot of arguments with my friends about this. I'm atheist and have tried dating religious girls before.
Oh.
And it didn't
okay.
work out. I'm sure there are exceptions to this, but I've yet to meet a single religious person who would be fine dating an atheist and would be fine with their kids not following the same religious. My stance is the kids should not be forced to participate in religion if they don't want. This is child abuse. It's not the same as making them eat their vegetables. The Christian ex that I had and I could never agree on this point, and I could tell she secretly wished I would convert. So as a result, I just decided to not even try dating religious girls. Recently, found a very nice Ukrainian girl who also wants kids and isn't religious at all. I feel like this is just one of those core values we shouldn't have to compromise on. But what do you think? Are there many of you dating or married to someone who has a different religion or is non-religious?
It would never work if
I
you
agree.
guys not on the same page. Would never work. You can't
Yeah.
convert. You can't. You should always be on the same page. This is like religion is really core of everything. It's core of what you believe. It's core of
Yeah.
who you are.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's actually, if this person that you are with and you like beside the religion, but you like this person who she is and she wants kids and she's non-religion, you find your person.
Yeah.
But like if like she has other flaws, that's just you
That's a
didn't
different
mention.
story.
That's a different story. But
Yeah,
buddy,
I agree.
you find your person.
You
You
need to be
should.
compatible.
Yeah.
I think it's like, for me personally, I'm like, I believe in some sort of higher something. So I'm not atheist, but I also like, I'm not down for any religion. So to me, like, as long as you're like chill about it, I'm okay. Because I'm not like super like atheist, but like don't be religious, you know? Like I think it's
Yeah.
just like depending on where you're at, like there's a certain level that you can be okay
for
with.
me and my husband, we both were zero on religion. Like we wouldn't not like his ex was religious.
Really?
Yeah, like church and stuff made him to go
Damn.
church. Like that's yeah.
He went to church?
Yes, he did. It was the cutest thing he
Wow.
ever like told me. And my ex was religious too,
Wow.
and we both, when we got together, our main thing was no
Never
religion, never again. Like yes, we believe in whatever. We don't no like.
What do you even believe in? Don't lie. You believe in nothing.
I believe in zero, like nothing, you know?
All right, that was an easy one.
Yeah.
Thoughts on zero texting between dates?
Huh?
Pretty much what the title says. I'm
Okay.
male, 28, and this is truly the first person who only texts to make plans, which is new for me, and a little uncomfortable when it comes to dating. Absolutely zero texting between dates, which seems to be her vibe based on her responses. It's a lot of thumbs up and one-worded confirmations once the date is solidified. So I'm not going to force anything and send, hope you're having a good day text. Tonight will be date 4, and we've been going on one a week so far. We have the best time when we go out, so I'm not worried when we see each other. But has anyone dealt with this for the first time recently? And your thoughts on it?
That's you.
That's used to be me. But to be fair, I was like, I told people up front. I was like, I'm not a texter. I don't want to keep... Okay, I guess... So maybe my advice would be that you should actually have a conversation if she hasn't had the conversation. Because I would say the reason I was like that, where I was like, I'm not a texter, it was because I wasn't trying to seriously date. So then I didn't want to spend my time like on my phone. Like I would see the text come. I'm on my phone all the time because I'm probably sending my podcast voice memos to Lily. But like I would see a message from a guy and just like, you know, respond 4 hours later. Yeah. It's probably the same thing, but also maybe it's... I also know people, like close friends, who just don't carry their phones around, so they don't necessarily actually see messages often. So like I think you should have a conversation and understand, like, is this just who they are in general? Or is it that they don't want to be serious? Or like, what is it? Because like, I found it annoying. Like when it's like, when I don't know you that well, like messaging is annoying. Because you send something, I can't see your face. I can't tell how you said it. So then like, I don't know, like you have to spend too much time thinking about what you say and how. And I'm like, yo, I don't know you enough. Like, get off of me.
So, you know, if you like this person, have a conversation. Maybe she's like that's busy, or that's not her vibe. She's just like, you know, I don't know what to say. And she's not that person that to be like, you have to send her every day, be like, good morning, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I used to find that so
annoying. It's people that like you meet once and then next day they're like, good morning. Like, yo, man.
Why are you talking to me? Yeah. I think I was that person.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I mean, I think so. The main advice is in all situations, communicate.
Oh yeah.
Communication is always key. Whether
yes.
you're like really with this person, whether you're new, it doesn't matter. Communication
is the key. Yeah. Have a conversation.
All right. Next story. It was our 4th date. I'm a 39 female and he's 40 male. We talked about our experiences with past relationships. We were really open about it, but one story really got stuck in my mind. He said 2 or 3 years ago, he was dating a girl. She was not really a good match, but the sex was good, so he kept her. He also said that he would wish for more likes on dating apps because dating and finding situationships, etc. is hard for men these days. Is this a red flag? I am not looking for something casual. I want a deep and emotional relationship where sex is the result of feeling connected, not something I owe him just because we are a couple. Am I asking for too much?
No, dump.
I mean, okay, the first part where it was like he was dating someone and then he stayed with them, it was that, I'm like, whatever. But then wanting more hits on dating app, it's like, why would you say that to someone you're dating? Like, hey, I'm here on a date with you, but clearly I'm not like really that happy with you. Yeah. So I wish I got more likes.
I understand, like, yeah, some sex is good and you keep it. Yeah, that's whatever. That's man, whatever. Like, you know,
that's
everyone.
Also be
that's
woman.
Woman as well. But then you just, what? Well, you're so. That
Why would you say that to the person you're on a date with? That's such a weird comment.
Like, what are you trying to achieve? You're trying to be like, oh, I'm so macho, I'm getting this many likes.
Yeah.
No.
But like also saying like I'm desperate and I wish I got more. Like that's such a confusing message.
Yeah.
Red flag.
100% red flag. Please.
Nothing further to be said about that craziness.
You asked for red flag? Red flag.
Are we ready for the next one? Mm-hmm. Rate my red flag. So my red is a total lack of dating experience. I know that to some people it could be orange, yellow, or green. But my question is to get feet, backbone. My why? I don't know what that says. 27 female and I'm about to be 28. I grew up between 2 communities with an hour commute each way. I started doing it super young, preschool, which meant I was tolerated during school hours but not accepted. Because of the commute, time and timing, I couldn't do after school activities in either community, and because of the divide, I wasn't seen as someone dateable. Graduation happened and I moved to start chasing a pretty big dream. However, that dream was in a remote area with very limited dating choices. The average age was 60. Anyone young who was left was either highly religious, mentally and or physically handicapped in a way, and they needed full-time care, or married with a teenage pregnancy. I was 2 weeks off the moving truck when a long-time local told me young people leave as soon as they get there because there's no future there. I've moved again since, and I'm finally starting to test the waters in a place that is better suited for dating. But the inevitable question about relationship history keeps dragging on me. The above answers seem too flippant, and I'm trying to make an excuse for a deeper character flaw. The only way to change the answer is to find a way through. What would you think if someone was my age and gave you this answer to past relationship question? So 27 going on 28 female, and I'm gonna guess 0 dating experience. It says little, but I'm gonna guess based on that story that it's 0.
It's extremely cute, girl. if someone likes you,
Yeah.
they will like you, because that
Yeah.
dating experience doesn't mean anything. That no, like actually, I feel
I mean, I think context matters, right? Like,
yeah, and I'm like dating, having experience of dating doesn't matter. Like if you know how
yeah.
to talk
Like,
to
are
a
you a good person or not?
Yeah,
That's a more
exactly.
important
Like
thing.
okay, like yeah, basically they're asking if you had ever had sex, but that's basically the question is. And if you never had it, who cares?
Yeah, because like being with 30 people doesn't mean you're good.
Exactly. Exactly. So don't give up. Don't let that encourage you. I'm sorry, discourage you.
Don't let it encourage you. Don't be encouraged.
Don't be encouraged.
Be suspicious.
Exactly. Don't let that
That was
discourage
cute.
you, you know?
That was cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I think the person who like right off the bat asks you questions like that, that's a little bit weird, you know? So I think like, you know, on a first date, second date, when people like if like I think it's normal to ask like, you know, have you been in a serious relationship? Have you been married before? Blah blah blah. Like I think you could answer that kind of vaguely. The first date, the second date. And then like once they get to know you, you could be like, hey, like this is actually the situation. I was here. Like I never actually literally didn't have the opportunity to date. I was pursuing other things. So like, yeah, I'm new to this.
Question,
and at that point they know you. So like who cares?
Do you think we owe people explanation?
No, like I mean, I would say generally my motto is like your past is your past. Like it is what it is. Like I like to know about people's past, but not in a sense of like judging them. Like, oh, you did this before, so therefore, with exceptions. Like I'm sensitive to like addiction stuff. So someone who says they have a history of that, like I'm not going down that route again. You know, so there's like certain things I think I have. Like cheating is a really big one because I think generally people will repeat that mistake again, and I just rather not go there. So I think, yeah. There's like exceptions, but otherwise, like, I don't know, if you were single and you felt like sleeping with a different person every week, like, that's not my problem. Also, if you were pursuing a career, you lived in this like small town, whatever, and you didn't really date, like, who cares? Are you a nice person?
Yeah.
Like, do you communicate? Do we think the same about life? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Also, I think this is an unfortunate one, but I think women are pickier about this on men than men will be with women. Like I think a guy hearing that you as a woman has very little dating experience, they actually see that as a bonus. Whereas women with inexperienced men will see that as a bit of a red flag.
Yeah,
generally.
That's true.
Which is like unfortunate. I don't think that should be the case. I think we should always like judge the situation, right? Based on like the circumstances, the person's life story. But yeah, like guys are excited for an inexperienced girl, actually. So anyway.
I like that. Yeah, that's a good point to always like, you know, use that as your advantage.
Yeah. Anyways, but also don't take that and go date like crazy immigrant religious men.
Oh my god, yes, please don't.
All right, let us go to the next one. I am 22 female and I have a close friend who's a male 22, and we've been friends for several years. We met in middle school and didn't become friends until later. But over the past year or so, we've gotten a lot closer. We talk regularly, sometimes for hours at a time, and hang out one-on-one as well as in groups. Lately, I've been wondering if there might be something more there or if I'm just overthinking it. There are moments that feel flirty, lingering eye contact, teasing, sitting close, sharing a blanket at the movies. Girl, sharing a blanket at the movies.
Girl.
And having long personal conversations for hours. He also sometimes seems bothered when other guys show interest in me. Friends tell me if there's anything going on with us and that they feel the tension between us. His best friends thought we were secretly dating since we hung out so much, and he seemed to be possessive whenever a man is interested in me. At the same time, he's never directly said anything romantic or made a clear move, and he generally treats me like a close friend. That's where I'm stuck. I don't want to project feelings that aren't actually there, but I also don't want to miss an opportunity if there is something. I value the friendship and don't want to make things awkward or risk losing it, but I keep thinking about whether I should just be honest and see what happens. From an outside perspective, how would you interpret this dynamic?
First of all, how old are you guys? That's
22, she said.
She said 22?
Yeah, they're both 22. I think he's just scared of getting rejected, so he doesn't want to say anything.
So I think it's good thing that you bring it up.
Yeah.
And like, he basically giving you a lot of hints.
I will die on this hill. There are like 0.001% of situations where heterosexual male and female, especially in the same age group, can actually be friends and hang out to this extent. Like you can have work friends that you meet like in a group setting, or like you can be a bunch of friends that always meet as a group, but if one-on-one, you are talking all the time about personal things and meeting, that is not friendship. One party is interested in more than friendship.
Yeah. I
Always.
give 0. I would die on this hill. 0% that a man and a woman
Yeah,
can
because
be
then
friends.
you're not hanging out one-on-one like that.
Yeah.
Like it's limited to group settings.
So, girl, he just scared of being rejected. So,
Yeah.
you know what? You tell him. And if he's like, no, we're just friends, and then just move on.
Yeah, then don't be friends. You don't need another friend.
You don't need another friend. You go.
Or if he's really a friend, like you could say it in a way that's like doesn't end it. Like, you know, you could just be like, hey, this kind of like, you know, like mention that it's been flirty, but like not in a way that bothers you. And if it really isn't that, like he'll just say so, and then you'll go on being friends.
Yeah.
If you really were such good friends.
Exactly.
Supposedly.
Yeah, because like everyone
believe you,
noticing it too. It's not only you. So if people making comment, that's actually like basically people seeing like, okay, what's going on? Are you guys together or not?
Exactly. This one I think might be a hard one.
Okay.
I gave up on dating. Is it worth another shot? Hi, I'm a 28-year-old male college dropout and failed artist. I am barely employed. I make borderline minimum wage, live with my parents, and have no friends. In addition to being socially dysfunctional, I'm also afflicted with multiple debilitating mental illnesses and learning disabilities. Looks-wise, you could describe my overall appearance as meh. I'm also frequently mistaken for a woman and mocked by strangers for appearing feminine. Most of my adult life has been unbearably alone, but it feels pointless to try anymore on account of who I am as a man. Does someone like me have a chance of finding love? Or was I right to remove myself from endless rejection and heartache?
No, there is hope. No, don't give up.
I'm like, is this real?
Is
this real? I mean, it probably is real. Like, oh,
There's
man.
actually people like that. I'm so sorry you're going through this. I genuinely so sorry. Don't beat up yourself. Like, have you seen on Netflix that people on a spectrum?
Yes.
Have you seen? So if they can find love, why can you not?
Yeah, you know what I would say is like, I think in modern dating, people are relying way too much on dating apps, which like, honestly, I don't know how many people they work for. Like to find genuine relationships, not for hookups. I'm sure for people it works for that. So like, if you don't have the advantage, especially as a guy, because I think as a woman, you can do better. As a guy, if you don't have the advantage of like being photogenic on a dating app, do not go down that route. Like just do things in your life where you meet people, right? Like pick up hobbies that are more social. Like, you know, like go play sports, go to like your trivia nights, go to like, right? Like whatever it is you're into, go to things that have other people at them.
Yeah.
And that's how you will meet someone who will actually get to know you and like you for who you are, outside of like what your appearance is, outside of what like your income level is, etc. Because
like
there
how
is someone for everyone.
Yeah.
I think.
I like how you said like go to have like trivia night and go to like
Yeah.
this, do you know how you go to this group exercise class?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they could join that. And don't give up. No, don't ever give up on love. Trust me. No, don't.
Yeah.
There's
But
always
like also be
someone
reasonable.
for you.
I think the reason people get hopeless is like be reasonable about who you are as a person. Like look at yourself from an outsider perspective in terms of what you would bring to a relationship and set a realistic goal, right? Like, sorry to be mean, but like, yeah, if you have all these different issues, like don't expect this like what you would consider to be a perfect human being to date you. Like, you know?
Yeah.
Like
Be
find someone at
realistic.
your level. There is
Yeah.
someone at everyone's level. Be realistic. The reason I think people fail is because like they're unrealistic. They have all these criteria and who they want, but then it's like, yo, what are you bringing to the table?
Yeah, who do you think you are? That was mentioned.
Who do you think you are? Sit down and be humble.
Yeah, exactly. What is it?
There's
someone for
everyone.
everyone. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, last story. Ready?
Yes.
All right. I asked my coworker on a date. She said she wants to keep her relationship professional. Now she keeps telling me about her dating life and she keeps showing me pictures of the men she's supposedly dating. Dr. Lily, my bad, is already shaking her head. Some of her dating stories are clearly fake. I eventually told her that her dating life doesn't concern me, but that didn't stop her. Why is she doing that? Why go so far as making up stories just to make me jealous?
She's not making you jealous. You made her uncomfortable.
Yes. So she's trying to make it clear that she's not into you.
Exactly, because you clearly keep talking to her.
Yeah.
And you can never be with friend with someone. Just like distance yourself. So she's clearly setting a boundary because she's scared. Men are actually scared. She's scared that one day you might attack her, take advantage. You don't know, especially you went out of your way asking her out, and she's your coworker.
Yeah, as a general rule, never ask coworkers. Like, don't date people
so
that you work with,
clearly couldn't read the signs that she's not into you. So she's clearly giving you a sign that I am not into you.
Yeah. So she's making up stories.
Exactly. She's making up stories to give you the sign that she is not into you.
Yeah.
So please get the hint and stop talking to her.
Yeah, exactly. Just that.
Just that.
Or just be like, literally say that to her. Like, listen, I understand I crossed the line. I shouldn't have asked you. Like, you're right. This is a workplace. This is a professional setting.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for being the mature one. And then she'll probably go back to being normal. Like, if you actually, like, upfront say something nice.
And if she doesn't, like, it's okay.
Yeah, you messed up.
You messed
Live
up.
with it.
Like, yeah, exactly.
And there you have it, ladies and gents. This is the end of the therapy session with Dr. Lily and Dr. Lola.
Don't forget, like, subscribe, comment, share your stories in Instagram or in our email, whatever it is. We listen, read, and judge.
We say you shouldn't judge, but we are always... Don't listen to Lily when in the other episodes, when she says, we should stop judging people, we should stop comparing. Always judge. Always compare.
And give us your story and we judge you.
Cheers.
Cheers.